What up, podcast fam? We just got done recording an epic podcast episode with CEO Carl Gould. He is a best-selling author, international speaker, and business growth strategist. And last year, he was recognized as the International Entrepreneur of the Year. Thanks again so much for being on the show, man. It was a ton of fun.
Yeah, thanks for having me. That was a good time.
You guys have a lot to look forward this Monday, January 27th at 8 a.m. Make sure you tune in. It's a fantastic episode. We got into a whole bunch of things. I really enjoyed the goals and the strategy there, and some epic stories about
action-packed
about paint and some other great. You guys are gonna have to tune in. It was really, really good. So this is our side hustle, and this side hustle is being brought to you by APR. You guys, APR, these guys. This is Advantage Personnel Resources. They're gonna hook you up, for your business. If you need human resources, payroll, PEO services, workers' compensation, and employee benefits, be sure to check them out.
Everybody there is a rock star.
They are, man. Like I said it on the podcast episode, which is coming out on Monday, but these guys help us out here at New Scooters for Less and have done so much for our company. Christine, Todd, Kevin, and the entire APR team have just been fantastic, and we absolutely love them and just so grateful for everything that they do for our business. So check out APRadvantage.com. All right. So this is like our short, quick fire.
Yeah.
Like, let's go. Ready?
Ready, born ready.
Right.
Let's go.
I'm going to go first.
All right, go for
Where
it.
are my questions? Favorite hype song?
Favorite
Hype song.
hype song? U2, Where the Streets Have No Name. Kashmir, Led Zeppelin. And I like Stone Temple Pilots. Vaseline or Interstate Love Song.
Okay.
Very nice. All good choices. Favorite cocktail?
Favorite cocktail, Golden Cadillac Margarita.
Oof.
Favorite quote?
Favorite quote, you're playing small will not serve the world. That's one. The other one is, and that's Marianne Williamson. And the other one is John Mellencamp, if you're not part of the future, then get out of the way.
What would be your last meal?
Well, I'm vegan, so it's probably going to be like Brussels sprouts. So my last meal, if I had to choose one, would be a Beyond Burger.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay, this one comes from a previous guest, Vicki Guy, who is a leadership consultant, and she said, "What are you afraid of?"
What am I afraid of? I'm afraid right now legacy is on my mind a lot. I want to make sure that I've always done what I'm doing to help people. And so I'm afraid of not helping people beyond my time. So it's important to me that the stuff that I do lives on.
What is your least favorite business word?
My least favorite business word? Can't.
That's good. Own or lease?
Own, always.
What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
I would always thought I would be a lawyer. I don't know why, but I thought I would be a lawyer. Like, that would be fun, it seems.
Being a lawyer would be fun.
I don't know. Seems it. All my law friends seem miserable, but I'm like, you guys have a good job. And they're like, why would you want to do this?
Spend money traveling or investing?
Investing. I get paid to travel now. So you can get paid to travel. You speak, you get paid to travel.
There you go.
So I'll take the money and invest.
Love it.
Best advice you ever received?
Best advice I ever received. Someone told me that one of my coaches took me aside one time, and he saw that I was making fun of somebody, and he told me that I was bigger than that. I was better than that. And he saw something in me that I didn't see. I felt so bad that I felt like I disappointed. I was like 12 years old at the time. And he saw, he just saw me. I thought I was just joking around, busting chops, whatever. But he came over and he's like, "You're better than those kids," meaning making fun of another kid. And he goes, I expect more from you than that. And he actually expected more from me than I expected from me. And so that cut through me like a knife. That was probably the best advice I ever got.
That's awesome. If this podcast could connect you with one person, who would it be?
This podcast could connect me to one person, it would be Darren Hardy from Success Magazine.
He's got a good. I mean, I used Darren Hardy's goal system last year.
Yeah. Oh, it's good.
Yeah,
Very good.
that's great.
His whole magazine, his whole business, well done.
Awesome.
It's really well done.
And I read his book. What was his book? I read. I'm sure he's got several, but I read one of his books and it was really good.
What's your idea of misery?
My idea of misery, I've been there, is doing work I don't enjoy.
And this is my last question. What's your favorite social media platform?
The one I don't have to be on. I don't like. I mean, I do it, but I'm not a social media guy. But the one that I would say I use the most now, that I like the most now, I wouldn't have said this before, is Facebook. Facebook has become the high school reunion, college reunions, stay up to speed with all of your friends and their kids platform for me. So like, I'm on every platform my kids are on. So I'm on TikTok, I'm on Snapchat, I'm on everything.
You're on TikTok?
Hey.
Do you have any really great TikToks?
I could do,
That's how you just lit up.
my daughter and I have done some badass TikToks.
Really?
I can TikTok.
Okay.
I can TikTok bad, but I can TikTok. Yeah. So, but I actually like I like the fact that Facebook is creating your whole life story. You know, so Snapchat, to me, I'm on Snapchat all the time. I back and forth with my kids, and none of my friends are on it, but some are actually because their kids are on it. But I don't like the fact that it goes away. Like we'll do something fun on Snapchat, and then I'm like, where is it? I'm like, well, it's gone, Dad. I'm like, well, that sucks. Well, that's the whole platform. I'm like, well, the platform sucks. That was really cool. I want the memory now. So I kind of like Facebook for that because they're building like the life story, the legend.
So how old's your daughter?
I have a 23-year-old, a 20, and my youngest daughter is 14.
Okay. So is she the one that's on TikTok, or is it? So it's not your account.
Well, no, I have my own account.
You do have your own account.
I do have my own account.
But is she making the TikToks and starring Dad, or is it?
Yeah, so she gets me on.
This is a popular thing right now.
I know, it's very popular. Like, blow up my dad. Make my dad famous, make my mom famous. Hot mom check. Those sorts of things. So I've seen a few of those. Yeah, so let me get my dad involved, and so she'll like, Dad, let's do some TikToks.
But so are you tell me, I want to know. Now I'm really interested. I'm like, are you dancing? Are you lip syncing? Are you like what?
All of the above, and I think in some ways I'm more outrageous than my daughter is, but I make her keep her account private. So I think the only one who she's showing it to are her friends, So it's pretty funny. Like when my son was in high school a few years ago, Instagram was the thing. And he's like, Dad, you got to go private on your Instagram account. I said, why, Sean? He goes, because my friends are following you and they're quoting all the stuff you say all day long in school. It's embarrassing. We got to stop it. You got to go private. I'm like, I won't do it. So I started doing shout outs to his friends.
Yes.
And he's like, you got to stop.
Awesome.
But yeah, so but she's still private. I want to keep it that way. But yeah, in her friend circle, I'll TikTok it out.
Not to take this like a completely different direction and have another podcast.
And we photobomb. So one thing I like to do that's kind of fun is whenever I go into New York City, and we were just there, I like to photobomb. Right. So when people are visiting from out of town, I'll jump into their photos. Right. And, they'll think, oh, it's New York. Some jackasses in my photo. But so when we see kids TikToking, I'll grab my daughter. I'm like, they're TikToking. Let's go. So we'll jump into their TikTok.
Do kids say TikToking? Do you know?
No,
Is
they
that
don't.
like,
They
that's
don't
like,
say that.
That sounds like an old person word. Stop saying
That's right.
TikToking.
Wait, so what is the verb for TikToking?
So what do you do? What do you call it?
I don't know.
Making a TikTok?
Making a TikTok? See, that's bad. That's bad. So anyway, we were at my daughter's, her cheerleading competition, and we saw two girls creating a TikTok. So I grabbed my daughter, I run over, I'm like, look, they're making a TikTok. So we got in, and she was all embarrassed. The dad who was watching all this was laughing his ass off. He was like, that was pretty funny. I'm sure they deleted it 10 seconds later, but it was funny.
Hey, thanks again so much for joining us.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Enjoy your time in Gainesville, man.
Yeah, right on. It's been a lot of fun.
Check out his episode on January 27th. You thought this side hustle had a lot of energy. The whole episode was fantastic. Check it out. January 27th at 8 a.m. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Thanks for listening. See ya.